大家好啊，歡迎又翻嚟啊！我呢個係澳洲阿 Man 嘅係投資同埋生活啦。嗱，今日咧我要介紹呢一位同埋呢一個訪問咧係好難得嘅。就我除咗睇係西方嘅一啲嘅嗰啲嘅博主啊分析咧，我都睇有啲台灣有幾個係幾好嘅。其中一位咧就呢個台灣嘅叫雷靜啊，咁佢就係係好有好受尊敬嘅。佢響美國受教育，詳細佢邊度受教育我就唔記得啦。咁呢係好有都係大嘅大學嘅之類。咁跟住佢喺美國係 iBank 係做，然後跟住先至翻係台灣，所以佢對於美國嘅政制啊、美國嘅金融啊好多嘢佢係好熟嘅，亦都對於國際嘅係地緣政治咧，佢好有見解，同埋佢哋好有啲分析好深入㗎。嗱，今日最特別嘅咧，佢就係同一位我係好尊敬嘅一位嘅經濟學家，就係 Jeffrey Sachs。Jeffrey Sachs 咧就係美國哥倫比亞嘅一位係教授。咁佢係對於係地緣政治啊，同埋美國而家嘅霸權咧，佢係好肯講嘢，好 outspoken 嘅。好啦，咁而家咧，我哋大家咧都要知道啊，因為而家你投資，你一定知道呢個世界嘅形勢。冇講話而家不嬲，你都要知道，而家世界形勢嗰個係 geopolitics 地緣政治影響一齊，仲要加埋嘅戰爭。所以我哋而家要聽下呢一位雷靜訪問呢位Jeffrey Sachs， 好值得去聽下，去學習。
And developmental. Professor Jeffrey Sachs is a leading economist and developmental specialist. He has advised many heads of states in crisis, in transition. Most notably in recent years, he's been extremely articulate about the war in Gaza and now about the war in Iran. So I have a great pleasure of inviting him for a dialogue with the audience, especially the Chinese-speaking audience, on his recent thinking and proposals. Because on March 17th, he and his collaborator, Sybil Ferris, have written a 5-point peace plan. And I thought it's really, really remarkable that he has once again exerted extremely strong conscience in speaking out. And I think that, to me, is what characterized Jeffrey Sachs, because you are always a voice of conscience. You never hesitate to tell the truth, to look beyond the obvious, and try to dream the impossible. The 5-point plan is also another indication of such a character. Let me read what he wrote, and then I'm going to ask him to elaborate on the 5-point plan. He said, "We are not optimistic about the likelihood of our plan," meaning that he's a realist. He's not just dreaming. And then he talked about the obstacles.
Jeffrey Sachs 教授咧，佢有一個五點嘅計劃，就係對於伊朗啊，呢個加薩嗰個和平嘅路線。所以而家咧，雷線就會幫佢研究下，佢先講出呢五點係乜嘢。
But he ended by saying, "Yet because the stakes are so high, it's worth laying out real solutions, even if they are long shots." So, Professor Jeffrey Sachs, how are you?
I'm very good. Wonderful to be with you.
So I just wanted people to know that
we have an echo coming back to my ear.
Okay, you have an echo problem, so I'm gonna try to speak slower so that they can address the echo issue.
Yeah. Okay. Good.
他们有一个回音呢，大家解决一下。So I wanted to read what you wrote because it is important to know that while you have drafted a plan where nobody thinks it's possible, because the war is still perpetuating and is even escalating at this point. But the plan was proposed with the hope that peace has a chance. So would you please elaborate the 5-point plan for the audience first?
Let me explain that this is a war of aggression. It is a war by the United States and Israel against Iran without justification. This is very important to understand. This is not a war that was in self-defense. This is not a war because there was an imminent risk to the United States. This was a war for control by the United States of the oil flows from the Middle East and West Asia, and a war for control by Israel over its region. And of course, such a war is illegal by any international standard. It is very dangerous. And in this case, as in so many other cases of the United States, it was based on false military premises.
嗱，我都想喺呢度提一提咧，就係咧，我哋即係我好開心咧，有好似 Jeffrey Sachs 同埋咁多嘅嗰啲嘅受尊敬人士出嚟講，其實呢個咁嘅戰爭咧係美國同埋係以色列帶起係完全冇理由嘅，係同埋係非法嘅。其實咧，但係喺西方嘅傳媒咧，好多時佢已經係將呢一個部分專登係唔睇嘅，甚至我諗可能喺香港都係。喺呢個部分，佢嘅非法同埋嘅部分係唔提嘅，淨係講話啊，伊朗係點樣打以色列啊，點樣打中東國家。所以如果我哋係睇主流傳媒嘅報導咧，就好多時就會越睇得多就會越被誤導嘅。所以我哋就好高興有啲咁就受尊敬嘅人士出嚟係講啲正確嘅嘢。
The idea of this war was that Israel and the United States would bomb Iran, and in a short period of time, the Iranian government would collapse. People would come to the streets. A new government would come to power that was a puppet regime of the United States and a hegemonic control by Israel and the United States would take over.
所以咧，我分享呢一個視頻，就希望大家都可以睇到咧，我所講嘅嗰啲意見咧，唔係我自己嘅意見，係其實所有響好多嘅西方又好、中國又好、台灣嘅咧，都係有咁樣嘅，即係有咁嘅諗法，係直情係睇到出嚟嘅。咁就係大家可以分享下一啲其他嘅受尊敬嘅人士嘅睇法。
Nothing of the sort happened. It was predictable that this would fail, but unfortunately, the United States often makes such strategic miscalculations, as it has done throughout the modern period. So, Joanna, the point of the peace plan is to unwind this terrible mistake. The direction that we're on is a path of escalation. The United States failed, so it's escalating. In return, Iran is escalating its attacks on the Middle East oil facilities, especially in the Gulf region, and on Israel. In return, the United States is now shipping Marines to the area for a ground invasion. This will lead
就報道係最新嘅，所以佢嗰啲而家嗰啲兵啊，嗰啲所謂叫做喺地面部隊已經係今日應該係到啦，所以全個伊朗咧、中東甚至全世界都係等緊佢哋會唔會今日就係採取下登陸嘅進攻嘅行動。咁呢個係會影響好長遠嘅，嚟緊會係繼續打落去啊！抑或係 Donald Trump 佢我又暫時 hold 住先，因為 Donald Trump 其實都係成日都係縮來縮去，因為佢其實佢有冇計劃嘅，佢都唔知道自己想點做嘅。
To further destruction in the Middle East and a prolonged war if this continues with very dire global economic consequences. The peace plan is to reverse all of this, and to do so by understanding and recognizing all of the security interests in the region. The first security interest is Iran. It does not want to be taken over by the United States and Israel. So the U.S. and Israel need to stop their war of aggression. Of course, in return, Iran should stop its counterattacks on the facilities in the Middle East and on Israel. But the point is, Iran will not do that unless there's a further plan. A ceasefire by itself will not work or be acceptable to Iran because there was a ceasefire last year and it just resumed with war this year. And the same would happen again. Israel and the U.S. are determined to overthrow the Iranian regime. So to end the fighting, the aggression needs to stop. So first, yes, there should be a ceasefire. Second, there should be an understanding between the Gulf countries and Iran that they are not enemies of each other. The real enemy, frankly speaking, is Israel and the United States, because Israel and the United States want to control the region. And so to open the Strait of Hormuz, for example, this has to be a joint agreement of Iran and the Gulf countries. But for that to happen, the Gulf countries also have to assure Iran that the military bases in Bahrain, in the United Arab Emirates, in Saudi Arabia are not renewed launching points for war against Iran. In other words, these U.S. military bases in the Gulf are hostile installations. And the Gulf countries need to understand they are not protecting themselves by hosting the U.S. military. They are subverting their security by hosting the U.S. military. So they
其實嗰啲係海灣國家咧，佢哋以往以為有美國喺度咧，佢就好安全嘅，不嬲都以為好安全，所以佢先至係叫做交保護費俾美國。而家喺呢一趟之後咧，嗰啲海灣國家已經好清楚，根本美國嘅保護嘅咧唔係佢哋，其實美國係要保護係以色列，佢哋始終都係美國利用嘅一個棋子，係個肥羊，係錢就要由佢哋俾而。嗰個所有嘅利益咧，美國嘅保護咧就係以色列，甚至而家美國嗰啲嘅係嗰啲叫做 taxpayer 嗰啲所有嘅錢咧，都係流緊去以色列嘅。有美國有啲人話點解我哋喺呢度所有啲嘢咁貴，以色列咧又免費嘅大學免費醫療咧，所以而家海灣國家係已經開始清楚㗎啦。
They need to guarantee to Iran that they will reestablish sovereignty in their countries and not allow their countries to be used as a base for further attack.
同埋另一方面咧，美國所有喺海灣嗰啲嘅基地已經差唔多完全已經打到爛晒嘅，亦都你要重建係好難，因為佢哋冇中國嘅稀土，亦都佢哋以後嘅嗰啲嘅軍火嘅製造咧，亦都會係比較難好慢，亦都係因為冇中國嘅稀土。
Now, Israel, of course, wants security as well, that it won't be attacked by either Iran or by militant groups supported by Iran. But that won't happen unless Israel also recognizes that the Palestinian people that are the militants deserve under international law their own state. This is clear international law, and it is the will of the international community. Unfortunately, it has been blocked by the United States at the behest of Israel. The U.S. used its veto in the UN Security Council to block the membership of Palestine in the United Nations.
要以色列承認係失敗咧，同埋停止或者暫時停止係攻擊伊朗咧，就係要好似伊朗而家咁樣，將以色列係完全咧係炸平 devastated。咁咧就等到以色列咧真正了解到原來伊朗嘅力量係咁大嘅，咁就等佢可以死死地氣係接受個現實。但係以色列喺以後喺中東嘅地位都會係相當不利㗎啦，因為佢已經係 係好乞人憎嘅，響中東嚇。
nations, even though all the rest of the countries support that membership. So this is for Israel's security. There needs to also be the guarantee of a two-state solution. And that means admitting Palestine to the UN. Finally, when that is done, and that can be accomplished immediately if the US removes its veto, then the belligerent non-state parties like Hamas and Hezbollah should and would be disarmed, because Israel would be forced to live within its own borders, because there would be a state of Palestine, there would be peacekeepers under the UN Security Council auspices, and then Hamas and Hezbollah would lay down their arms. I believe that all of this is rational and feasible and in the will of the international community and in the interests of all of the countries of the region, Iran and the Gulf countries and Israel and Palestine and, by extension, the whole world, which is being dragged into the conflict by the destruction of oil supplies and gas supplies and instability resulting from this war of aggression.
嗱，佢所有講都係好正確嘅，我亦都好同意嘅。就個困難就係、好似佢哋開頭咁講，就會咁而家呢個情況就會係難啲，因為咧係除非你以色列你要已經打到完全係冇晒還擊之力，同埋咧除非呢個納坦尼亞胡係辭職，咁就甚至如果你係 Donald Trump 辭埋職咧，就開始就會有呢個和平嘅機會。如果唔係咧，始終都會係相當嘅困難，因為咧大家都要知道，納坦尼亞胡同埋咧當初如果佢一日佢哋唔係落台嘅説話咧，一日佢哋落台嘅話，佢哋就會因為佢自己係有官司纏身嘅，因為納坦尼亞胡咧佢係俾告緊係貪污嘅，亦都 Donald Trump 有好多嘅官司係等緊佢嘅。咁咧，但係只不過佢哋而家係未俾人告咧，因為佢係有呢個總統啊啲咩嘅嗰個職銜喺度，喐唔到佢嘅。所以點解佢要搞咁多嘢？就係因為佢一定要留保住呢個職位，就唔會俾人告。咁就所以咧，而家呢個咧係Professor Jeffrey Sachs 講嘅係完全好正確嘅。但是暫時嚟講就會有困難，所以暫時講睇上你都會繼續打，咁就除非能夠即刻可以整到納坦尼亞胡辭職，咁就如果你另外一方面納坦尼亞胡辭職咧，Donald Trump可能就可以即刻講話係啦，我贏咗啦，我收兵，佢可以咁樣，就跟住咧就需要中國俄羅斯入去幫手調停啦。所以呢個係一定要到頭嚟一定要有中國嘅介入去幫手。好啦，暫時今日咧就講咁多先。如果有機會，我可以繼續聽埋Jeffrey Sachs 呢個訪問嚇。咁就如果你認為呢個訪問咧係好嘅説話咧，唔該你就係點讚、分享、留言，咁就subscribe 同埋響埋個小鈴鐺。暫時係咁樣先。好，拜拜。